Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's good to see you back. Last week we were talking about the personality of a guitarist. This week we're going to talk about the voice of the guitar. Every guitarist, just like the vocalist, every guitarist has a distinct voice, and some of them may tap into somebody's voices, but which we're going to talk about today. But most of them have a distinct voice. So the topic of today is finding your guitar voice. We are going to state the factors that are going to influence your guitar voice. The factor number one is a musical genre. Musical genres, they shape your sound by acting like blueprints, which influence everything: the choice of instruments, the rhythm to vocal style, song structure, and the production techniques. Let's talk about the subtopic number one about the influences of the musical genres. The subtopic number one is instrumentation and arrangement. Mostly genres have a different signature instruments. You'll find genres like rock. They mostly have distorted guitars. For the 808s, mostly they are used in the traps, and for the classical, mostly you'll find stringed instruments, mostly stringed guitars for classical, which they all give a vibe and a sonic texture to the sound of to the voice of that guitar. For the subtopic number two is rhythm and tempo. They emphasize more on different grooves. They, like for example, the funk style, it's more of syncopated rhythm, and the tempo is steady on the four on the floor beats. Like, yeah, the four on the floor on the four on the floor beats, which are mostly used in the funk. But for the rhythm and tempo, mostly you'll find most of the rhythm having the syncopated type of rhythm due to the type of the genre that the guitarist will be playing at that particular time. Subtopic number three is the vocal style and lyrics. A genre is mostly influenced with whether with the vocals are cleaned or untuned. You'll find some genres, just like the vocalists. There are some vocalists that are oh, and there are some vocalists that are soft, and there are some vocalists that will use untuned voices, like somebody singing is singing in the middle of the key. Yeah. So also the vocal styles and the lyrics. For example, a rap song will influence the type of voice to be used, because of the topic that we were the subtopic that we just spoke about, the rhythm and the tempo stuff. Because hip hop is like yo yo yo, they all feel like, you'll find mostly the funk, the themes will mostly explore kinda of a heartbreak vibe, and for the punk you'll find more of rebellion vibe. Yeah. So they determine a lot with the voice and the lyrics. For the production techniques, genres come with their own sound design. Hip hop is more of dusty, vintage feel, somewhere there. And you'll find some others are punchy, clean, with a lot of dynamic drops, and they all matter in the type of voice that you'll choose on how to play them, the genres. Cultural context. Most of the genres will come with history. Story of, like I know of a coastal region in East Africa where they use mostly Mwanzele. So you will find them having a different tone, a different voice, sorry, a different voice of expressing themselves, because that is how they want to express themselves. They want to express themselves from, they're not singing from the stomach, they are singing from the mouth. It's like giving that vibe. So you'll find also their instruments, they are choosing things that the voices that they choose for those instruments, you will find them choosing voices that accommodate their culture. Like the Hindu, you'll find them choosing the sound that sound like the bangles, stuffs, like those Indiana stuffs, the Indiana voices for the guitar. You will find the compa where it originated from. They'll use that voice of the guitar because that is how they want to express themselves. So culture matters a lot, and scenes, and you will find artists, most of the artists expressing themselves using their cultural context. And one thing you should know about genres, most genres, if you choose the right voicing, you will find yourself matching with the most genres. And that is what I wanted to open your eyes about today. If you choose the right voice for the guitar, you will find yourself playing almost 60% of the genres that are on the earth or in the world. Mostly if you choose to go blues voicings and jazzy, clean tones, and just some classical, but classical, it's very limited. But for the blues and jazz, you will find yourself with their voicings, you will find yourself in the market, mostly because most of the genres, they are just rhyming with that voicing of that particular genre. Like I know of one, reggae. Reggae, mostly things are just borrowed from the blues. Most of the things are borrowed from the blues genre. And I know most of African rhythms, they are borrowed from the jazz and blues. So you'll find yourself doing a good number of genres with your voicings, if you have the right voicings. So go identify your right voicing, and that is all about the voicings. Another thing, pointer number 2, that will affect your voice of the guitar, that will influence mostly, is your favorite guitarist. How do your favorite guitarists influence your your voice? Mostly you'll find yourself admiring mostly those people that you look up to, those people that play things that interest you. Maybe you'll find that technique, tones, phrases, and even mindset swinging along with what you intend for yourself, because you would want to sound like them, because that's what you like. And the factor number 1, the subtopic number 1 on the favorite guitarist is the technique. You might pick a fingerstyle, like for example, the the mayor John, and the shredding for Eddie Van, because you just like Eddie Van. I don't know if most people that love even blues, you'll find them, they were listening to people like BB Kings in most cases, and you'll find them tapping onto that sound. So that voice that BB King was playing at that particular time is what that person wants to feel with his guitar. So if that guitar doesn't provide that, you'll find them even going to research more. Hey, what was BB King's doing? Or what guitar was he playing at that time? Find them going at the store to search for that specific guitar. So the technique that somebody uses, your favorite guitarist uses, also matters. The tone and gear, just what I just said. You'll find somebody admiring somebody's tone and the gears, and you'll find them going an extra mile to buy similar pedals because they want to sound as that person. So that also affects the voice of the guitar, which I would say it's good. It's good. You grow from somewhere. Yeah, you don't just come from out of the blues and then you are here now doing your stuff greatly. No, you must start from somewhere. So you will start from admiring people, and my rule is always, you need to have a mentor, somebody that you look up to, so that you can now exhaust his things, so that after that you can now do your own things with your own understanding, with the base of that mentor or your favorite person. Like for me, about this topic of a tone and gear, I know of my favorite and mentor guitarist whom I've almost done everything that I'm saying here. I've bought the same tone, gears, guitar tones and gears, everything I bought according to how I want to sound. And mostly you'll find myself sounding like that person. Phrasing and feel. You naturally start timing. And about timing, you will find somebody like BB Kings. You will start playing with the same touch, the same, like it becomes, what is playing, it becomes part of your own voice. You will always find yourself playing like that guy over there that you are looking up to, just because you are trying to identify your voice through him. So phrasing and feel will also matter in that subtopic there. And then composition style. If you love somebody's solos and riffs, always you will find yourself using them. So the composition, you learn similar structures in your playing with that favorite guitarist. So that influences your voice as a guitarist. Very, very big. Then life experiences as your last subtopic. Your personal journey, like behind your playing. Everybody has a journey. Like you'll find yourself, like I remember some other time, I had a student who was mostly in a sad mood of just issues, private issues, but he used to want to learn guitar because he was in a sad mode. So he wanted to just make herself excited about the guitar and music and everything about music. So the reason why she learned the guitar, it's not because she had the passion. No, it's just that she wanted to play for herself. So you'll find life experiences, the joy, grief, nostalgia, anger, they all bleed into you how you play the guitar. So you will find yourself mostly things like breakup of relationship, you will find yourself playing soulfully and with aching bends, like you're just it's like you're in that picture. Even the people that are watching you are feeling like that is the art you are expressing to them. And a period of peace, you might find yourself playing smoother melodies, maybe sayo. At that time, at that particular time, uh, sorry, at that particular time, you are in a good relationship status, and you just want to play for yourself soulful melodies, or to play for somebody melodies, and you're just happy. So they also matter. Cultural background, the second subtopic of after the emotional expression. Cultural background, you'll find your heritage and the music you grew up with, the scales, the rhythm, the vibe. Like me, for me, I grew up in a Luya land. You'll find myself mostly when it comes to Luya melodies or grooves, you'll find myself, I just have the melodies. And also grew up listening to more rumba. You'll find myself playing more of melodies related to rumba, riffs, solos. It happens, and that is how the cultural background affects the your guitar voice, and due to the life experiences, environment, where you live, where you travel to. You can be traveling to safi areas, and you'll find yourself playing things like which type of music do they play in the okay, for example, in just waters, you'll find yourself playing mostly blues or something. Yeah, blues or something just soothing. Maybe you can find them playing soft guitar scales, and that is how the environment also can play a bigger role in the guitar voicings. Mostly environment, it is what is just around you. You can find trees, they mostly have a with nice breeze, of course, like forest something. You'll find there are more of classical, so somebody will prefer classical voicings more than the rock. How can you play rock in the trees? No, it doesn't make sense. So they also add to your voicing as a guitarist. So you'll not find something distorted in somewhere that is cool, somewhere that is just relaxed. And that is all about the guitar voices. The guitar voices matter a lot. So the topics, you can just maybe break down the sounds that you want for yourself, and master them, or just work on them. And also your life experiences that have influenced you, try to note them down. Try to know what influenced you, who are your favorite guitarists. Try to combine all that and see if you can create your own voice with it, whereby from your own voice now you can now maybe create your own sound, and the sound that, remember, the key thing is a sound that will play almost at least 80% of the genres in the world, or 70%. So I wish you a good luck in that, and may you just do a good job in that. Identify your sound, work on it, make sure it is a sound that will play at least a good number of genres. And that is the lesson of today. Thank you guys. Please subscribe and share with your friends. It's informative, and I hope to work with you in this space and go more and more deeper with this. Thank you guys. Dios.